Now to an update on a story we brought you last month about Victoria's hunting regulator, the Game Management Authority, or GMA. 7:30 revealed that an investigation commissioned by the state government had found that hunters were regularly breaking the law and that the hunting regulator was failing. Tonight we can reveal a senior manager at GMA has quit over what's going on. He's spoken to reporter Lauren Day and a warning this story contains some graphic images.
This is the battleground that every year divides Victorian duck hunters and protesters. But this season they've been united by one thing: their dissatisfaction with the hunting regulator.
I know that hunting organisations have no time for the GMA, and certainly the protest and duck rescuers have no time for the GMA. You can't regulate hunting with the resources that they have, so it was almost destined to fail. They do not have the capability and capacity to control hunters.
Former police officer George Bucchorn started working at the GMA, or Game Management Authority, about 2 years ago.
The position was a statewide position and it involved law enforcement and regulation, which is where my background sits. So I thought that it would be a perfect fit for my skill set and that I could bring a wealth of information as a seasoned detective to the Game Management Authority.
12 months ago, 7:30 showed this footage of alleged breaches of the hunting regulations, like failing to immediately kill downed birds, to the Game Management Authority. As then Manager of Compliance at the GMA, George Bucchorn was asked to look into it, but soon found his enthusiasm for investigations wasn't exactly welcome.
During the course of my investigation, I was the only person from the GMA working on it and had no support from the rest of the office, and the GMA were actively trying to discourage me from investigating.
And what made you think you were being discouraged from investigating these cases?
I was told in no uncertain terms I was not to make any reference to cruelty, even though there were clear incidents of cruelty offences being committed. I was told in no uncertain terms not to make any reference to the code of practice. I was told not to apply for search warrants, even though that is a very basic investigative step.
How seriously do you think the GMA takes its responsibility to regulate the hunting industry?
They don't. They just clearly don't. They don't have the skills and they don't have the will to investigate.
The Game Management Authority declined 7:30's request for an interview and wouldn't comment on individual staff. In a statement, it said it takes any suggestion of wrongdoing seriously and confirmed it's investigating the matter. It also said the overwhelming majority of hunters and activists have complied with the rules this season. 2 weeks ago, George Bucchorn finally handed in his letter of resignation. He thinks the responsibility for regulating hunting should be taken off the GMA.
If nothing changes, hunters will still carry on and behave the way they are. They can't self-regulate, and eventually public opinion will put a stop to hunting, to game hunting.
Lauren Day reporting. Missy